Hey, everybody, welcome back to another Motivation Monday podcast for Monday, July 2nd, 2018. Hope you all are doing really well out there. Hope you all had a great weekend. Today's going to be a really short episode because I just got back off the road with a band and I am exhausted. So I just wanted to check in with you guys, make sure you're doing all right, leave a quick little couple minute thing here for you to get your week off on the right foot. And then we'll see you on Friday with a regularly scheduled episode. So, being that I just got back off the road with one of my favorite bands ever to play with, the Soggy Po Boys, we went all up and down the eastern seaboard of the United States. It really made me think about how using music as a vehicle for traveling can be such a fantastic thing. And being able to share your music with people outside of the general area where you live, being able to meet new people through playing music is just something that us as musicians are so fortunate to have. So if you ever get the opportunity to go anywhere and do anything with music, you should take it. And it doesn't really matter the circumstances. So, I just climbed into a 15-passenger van with six other guys and basically lived out of that van for about 10 days straight. Now, some of you out there are probably going, well, that sounds like just about one of the worst things that anybody could ever do. And at certain points, I would agree with you. It does get a little bit taxing to be traveling to a new city every day and kind of taking your whole life and putting it into a couple of bags, and sometimes being uncomfortable, sometimes wanting nothing more than to just get out of the van and no more 5-6 hour drives. But at the end of the day, when you get back and you can look at all those experiences you had, all those new people that you met, all that joy that you got to spread through music, it really, really is worth it at the end of the day. And I know so many of you out there that listen to this podcast consider yourselves amateurs or hobbyists or something like that. We also have a lot of professional musicians that listen to the podcast. But, if you ever get that opportunity, even if it's just booking a gig like a couple hour drive away from where you live, the chance to go out there and increase your network and increase the ability you have to spread your music past your own local community is just such a fantastic thing to do. And I want you to all think about that this week. Are there any opportunities that you can take or that you can make for yourself that will get you a little bit out of your comfort zone, get you a little bit out of your the place where everybody knows you? There's a big difference between playing for people that know and love you, and then playing for people that maybe have never ever even heard of you before, and you've got to kind of try to communicate who you are musically over this course of a couple of sets or a night of music or something like that. That can really help you grow as a musician and as a person, in my opinion. And I know that it has helped me tremendously. Not to mention, you get to meet a couple hundred people that you would have never met unless you were playing music. And, some of these people that I've met on the road over the past couple of years has just been incredible. People that I maintain relationships with to this day by simply chatting after a show and realizing how much we have in common, both musically and personally. It's just a really fantastic way to connect with people. They call music the great communicator, and I really truly believe that because it's a language that we can kind of all understand. Even if you're completely out of the region that you're from, you feel really kind of alien in a new landscape. One of the best things that you can do is communicate to these people through music, and I find that brings on all sorts of other communications. So this might be a totally random podcast to present to you guys, but it's what I've got on my mind on this Sunday before I'm releasing it, after basically just having stepped out of the van with some of my best friends and closest musical confidants. And man, I am exhausted, but really looking forward to getting back to the podcast, answering some emails from my listeners out there. I apologize to everybody that I haven't gotten back to. It's been a bit of a rough week. So we'll get back into the swing of things. We'll see you guys on Friday with a regularly scheduled episode. Hope you have a great week. Happy 4th of July to everybody that's in the States, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, have a good one. Bye.